Man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. What it is, man. Detroit versus everybody, man. Detroit, we rep the hardest, man. We gain the hardest. You know what it is, man. Detroit, CJ, holla at your boy when we get home.
Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellas Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
Man, here, man. 122 pounds and 10-5, man. Watch the Goodfellas Sports TV, bro.
You guys from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, watch
Goodfellas Sports.
Goodfellas Sports.
Qué rollo, quiero mandar un saludo a mi amigo Goodfella de parte de tu amigo Jaime Munguía. Un abrazo, carnal. Ánimo.
Hey, this is the 989 assassin, Jermaine Franklin Jr. Shout out to Goodfellas TV.
All right, man. We in this thing. Y'all know if y'all seen the last show, I fixed the soundboard. Give a ninja a hand clap for that. Yep, let it slow down a little bit. This year I find myself taking more breaks, but seems like we're gonna have a big year in boxing for PBC. More you ninjas digging in y'all pockets. You know, Al Heyman said, y'all ninjas gonna dig. That's what Al said. So, yeah, man, it's going around that the PBC got this schedule, and I start off there. Then I will step off into y'all an itinerary. We'll talk about Thurman ducking Ugas real quick, and Boots and Crawford. So we're gonna talk about that. Then I'm gonna hop my black ass on some Madden. So I got some free time, bro. So I heard people saying like this is the most boring summer of all time. Well, I anticipated my summer being boring. I stacked up some cheese for the winter time and shit. So so I ain't do much, bro. Did a lot of self-searching, a lot of self-healing. Then, you know, ready to end the year off, you know, with a bang. So they're like, boxing is going to end the year off with a bang. But yeah, let's get this shit started, bro.
Say hello to my little friend. Okay, I'm reloaded.
Let's get it. So as I try to pull up this list, because we're going to start off with this potential list, it literally looks like they are going pay per view for boxing. Don't forget, you can find me on X, formerly known as Twitter, TikTok, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. I'm everywhere. Don't forget, best way to donate to the channel is to rate the podcast. I appreciate it. Give it a rating. Appreciate it if it's 5 stars, whatever you tend to rate. Leave a written review. Helps the visibility of the podcast. If you want to financially donate to the channel, Cash App, $CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Check me out on Kick as well, too. Your boy on Kick, you heard me. So you can check me out on Kick. It's a new streaming platform like Twitch. We live on Twitch. All that information is in the description. Don't forget, check out the new channel, Free Game 89 FR, Free Game 89. Links in the description, links in the link tree of the new channel. Don't forget, check out my Detroit channel, by the way, as well, too. All that information is inside the link tree. Appreciate the support I got on the new channel. Keep supporting. I'm pushing good content over there. So check that out. Slowly growing, but growing. So don't forget, check it out. Shout out to Magnetic Shamil, long time no see, brother. Vincent, what's going on? What's up, Saul? I ain't seen you in a minute other than the comment section. What it do, dog? I ain't seen you since Canelo got smoked. I ain't seen you since Canelo. I ain't seen you since we was smoking on that. We've been smoking on that Canelo pack. When Canelo lost to Beagle.
Are you habitually using drugs, stimulants, alcohol?
I ain't even hear that. That's what Saul when Canelo lost to Beagle. Oh man, he bounced back versus Triple G and John the Gorilla Rider, which it should be John Knight Rider, but you know it is what it is. John Rider didn't know no better, didn't know how to name himself. But I for sure would have bet he would have knocked out John Ryder for shizzle my nizzle. You know what I'm saying? But let's talk about these dates real quick, man. Let's talk about dates, baby. Let's talk about these dates they got up, man. So somebody else shared this in the Discord. I think somebody shared it on Twitter. So I ain't reposted steal y'all shit. I just reposted to because I couldn't find it on my Twitter feed or I couldn't find it on the internet. So it said requested by TGB Promotions. We know basically what they are as a subsidiary in layman's fashions to PBC. It says that for a program permitted, now this is all tentative, but for a permit to promote professional boxing event to be held in Las Vegas November 4th to be confirmed, T-Mobile Arena, MGM Grand Hotel Casino in Las Vegas to televise Showtime pay-per-view for possible action. So like I said, it's tentative, possibly. So they locked down November 4th for a pay-per-view date in Vegas. Then they got T-Mobile, MGM Grand again for November 11th for a pay-per-view date. So that's like back to back, right? Then they got December 9th as a pay-per-view date, which if I'm guessing, that was supposed to be the original date for Spence and Crawford, the rematch. But if I'm, but I know they didn't want to do a pay-per-view date. They didn't want to do a fight that day because the next day the Vikings is coming to Las Vegas. So T-Mobile, MGM Grand, another pay-per-view, and then they got a pay-per-view the day before New Year's Eve, which you rarely see that happen in the month of December. Anything that's usually after Christmas, they don't touch. So then they got reserved for the December 30th at the T-Mobile MGM Grand. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 pay-per-views to end the year off. And then they got February 10th at the Melon Bay Casino, Las Vegas to televise a pay-per-view. So if I had to guess, that November 10th date is probably going to be Spence and Crawford. If I had to guess, I definitely could be wrong. It could be Keith and Crawford or something like that. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4 pay-per-view. Well, yeah, 5 pay-per-view dates from November 4th on down. Now, it was a rumor that I heard from some good intel, by the way. Shout out to my boy out of Vegas. That say that Shakir Stevenson was supposed to come back November 4th, but now they trying to find possible opponents for him. So we don't know. But like I said before, it don't even matter, dude. And then you got to remember September 3rd, 29th, they doing something. So like I said, it's literally going pay-per-view, man. They might as well just start their own pay-per-view platform. But then again, Al Heyman going to have to put the money up. Don't forget, thumbs up the video. Al going to have to put the money up, and they need Showtime to put some amount of money up real quick. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I ain't shit. What else can we say?
Good job, Al Heyman.
That's all you can really say about the situation, man. I mean, you ain't forced to pay for it. You got a lot of other great sports going on around that time. So, I mean, and it's tough on a Saturday when you start getting into November, December. Them is some of the best college football days on Saturday. Then you got the NFL on Sunday. You want to take your parlay money if you ain't won in a while and put it on a pay-per-view, or you want to take that pay-per-view money and parlay that shit if you ain't hit on Saturday and try to hit on Sunday. What if you hit on Saturday and you still trying to hit on fucking Sunday? You feel me? So something to think about. But I think just to be some guessing, Benavidez and Andrade to be one of those dates. Probably Keith Thurman might be one of those dates. Javante would probably be one of those dates. I'm not sure if Deontay Wilder and Andy Ruiz is going to be one of those dates. If Wilder and Joshua fighting in January, so February, whatever. So other than that, I really don't know the specifics. I'm just guessing like y'all. So if you want to go to Vegas in the wintertime, and possibly December 9th is a very attractive date, because then you get out there Friday, Saturday morning, whatever. You see a fight on Saturday, go see a magic show. I don't know, get you an escort or whatever you do. Then turn around on Sunday, see the Vikings and Raiders play, and then leave Monday or Tuesday. It don't matter what day you leave in Vegas, especially in the summertime. The airport is always packed. He said CC built like a rusty F-150. Damn. Well, damn.
Flawless victory.
Sparko coming in here with that fire. All-Star Sports say, what's good, my brother? Your new channel got some heat for show. Keep working, family. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate it.
Fine. I'll do it myself.
One day I stopped bullshitting. I started downloading all my Instagram shorts. I did my reels on Instagram, and I put them on their YouTube channel at some point. Harry, what's going on, my brother Harry Ferguson? What it do, dog? They still got a big ass poster of Roman Reigns downtown Detroit. I seen. Lathers, what it do, bro? Salute. What up, Louisiana? Y'all seen that Regis Progress video I did earlier? I know you niggas was rolling off of that. I know y'all niggas was. If you ain't seen my Regis video, dog, I know you niggas was cracking up off that video, bro. I know y'all was rolling. And a lot of niggas in the comment section, this nigga is stupid, bro.
Come on, get him out of here. Move him out of here.
That's what Regis gonna say when he see me. He gonna say,
Listos pe los chingazos. Listos pe los chingazos.
oh shit. Me say salute. What's up, Johnson? Salute. You think I don't care. I don't care. That's what I think. I don't care. My boy Wayne came over there and said, I told you Crawford was gonna win. I don't care. That's what he said. Oh man, I can watch that video 1,000 times, bro.
It's all Jermaine fault. It's always Jermaine fault.
That's y'all boy. I don't care.
It's all Jermaine fault. It's always Jermaine fault.
Oh man, only as a salute, bro. Man, watching for you. Shout out to the UK, bro. I'm gonna have to get over there and kick with my boy Dr. Blicky with the sticker. He said, laugh out loud. I ain't seen it yet. I was at work. Definitely gonna want to watch, especially from Louisiana. Niggas probably gonna want to jump me. Ain't y'all niggas still looking for Champ Side? See what's your new? It's in the comments. It's in the link tree, bro. Or it's in the description. Free game 89, FR33 game 89. But the link's in the description. It's in the link tree, either one, to get you there to the new channel. Shout out to my boy Alpha Player. Shout out to Brooklyn. Where Brooklyn at?
Dom DeMarco.
He said, good video with the Evan Turner. Yeah, man, dude. Yeah, my friend Iggy fixed the lead. Look here, dude. My boy used to say that shit all the time in the gym. He used to lift weights. He go, the NBA fixed. NFL is harder to rig, but it's fixed. I'm like, man, get the fuck out of my face. But he used to say that shit all the time, bro. For real.
Wax on, wax off. Breathe in, breathe out. Wax on, wax off.
That's how the NBA taking our fucking parlays and shit. Wax on, you win 500. Wax off, we take the next 10,000. He said he pretty, bro. Man, I had some real dude. Fotex, what did it do, bro? You wasn't here. No, we ain't letting this ninja get away. Hold on. We gotta buzz this nigga. Man. You was hating on Navarrete so hard. Don't try to sneak back in this motherfucker right now, bro. Oh man, he was in there like this. He was acting out. He was yelling at his TV for Oscar Valdez to do this.
Get him a body bag. Yeah. All right.
I'm trying to slide your ass back in this motherfucking dime, dog. No, you got to eat your crow because you was in the Discord hating hard. He was in the Discord hating hard on Navarrete, bro. Y'all know that's my boy too. He was in there hating hard.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
Come on, man. No, we got to give him that work.
Sunshine when tank's gone. Only dark times for you. Ain't no sunshine when Tank's gone. And Leonard Ldbc. Why you always talking about me?
Yeah, we gotta let him have it. You know, sunshine when Valdez is gone. Fotex, why you always hating on me? Dr. Blick, he said, I thought there was no hoes in Texas. Man, dude, wait till I get there. He's a speed up, man. He said, the bitch is dead now. My case is in the Supreme Court. I said, yeah, you talking like that. That ain't gonna get your case cleared, buddy. That ain't gonna get your case cleared at all.
It's all Jermaine's fault. It's always Jermaine's fault.
NBA definitely rigged. Tim Donaghy had a whole book about it, Lotto. Then he got he magically disappeared with his money. He said, you called it. They want to quit once Earl lost years ago. What I say when he knocked out, this is my kick league right here too. When Bud knocked out Sean Porter and Earl ran out that arena, I called that too. It's somewhere in my shorts. I called it. He said, you dirty ass, bro. No, you got to come eat your crow. I like the alpha avatar, but you had to get this work, bro.
We's moving, Mr. Boss Man. We's moving.
I got to eat my crow just like everybody else, but the longer you try to just sneak back in this motherfucker, nah, bro. You ain't about to be a baby daddy, sneak back in, take the pussy and have convenient pussy over here. Sir. Sir. No, sir. You have to get this work. You have to get it.
Got them 20s on there. Them 20s, I just got them. Them ain't 20s, but it's off the hook. Them are 20s, man. They 10s. I bought them from somebody, but they nice though.
That's how that nigga tried to sleep back in here. Nah, buddy. What's that song by Jeezy, Little Buddy? Nah, buddy. He's still trash though. He's still hating. Still hold my statement on not right, man. Nigga, what he do to old buddy?
Wax on, wax off. Breathe in, breathe out. Wax on, wax off.
Come on, man. Get the man credit. Not right there, bad Mexican. But let's move on, man. So let's talk about this kid known as Keith Thurman, man. Let's talk about this putty cat named Keith Thurman, bro. I mean, dude, I can't even spell his name right trying to type in the goddamn search bar. This ninja does deduct Yordenis Ugas. Now, this is no inside information. Don't say, CJ said this shit and CJ said that and I take it for law. No, I ain't say none of that shit. All I'm saying is my speculation sense is telling me that he probably gonna go on a 2-month layoff and fight Bud. That's what my boxing senses is telling me. Because think about it. Remember Brian Custer was like, well, the rumor is you supposed to be fighting Keith Thurman. I mean, you supposed to be fighting Yordenis Ugas. He was saying, well, nothing is done yet. And we ain't nothing done. We talking. And they was supposed to fight right after Spence and Crawford fought, like sometime in August. And the fight never got announced. Now, the rumor was, and I stand on this. I stand on this rumor for sure. Because I trust the source. He said that Keith Thurman was trying to do everything to get out the fight for the WBC interim title. And y'all think this ninja gonna go around and fight Jaron Boots Ennis? You know, they said he wasn't even willing to fight Yordenis Ugas coming off Errol Spence being the eye collector. That, you know, this motherfucker, what's an eye? I don't know, American Eyewear. They was, he's a bone collector. He gonna take his bones and he gonna take Bud Eye. Yeah, we seen what happened there. He didn't even want to fight a crippled ass Yordenis Ugas. If he roll into a 2-year layoff and fight Bud, bro, like, come on. He should be required to fight Yordenis Ugas to get the Bud fight. And if he can't beat Yordenis Ugas, then, like I said before, you don't deserve a fight of that caliber. Really, he should go walk the plank and fight Boots. And maybe he is fighting Boots next. I don't know. But if he pass up Jaron Ennis, the Boots Ugas to fight Jaron Ennis, then cool. I mean, I can respect that. But if you passing up Ugas just to sit around and wait for Bud to get a title shot, I mean, I can't respect that. But either it's Bud or Jaron Ennis, it look like. So, but yeah, he sure didn't want to fight Yordenis Ugas. I don't know why. You know, and maybe he'd give a better, reason and why. he didn't want to fight Yordenis Ugas or whatever that situation may be, that's on him. Like I said, I don't get into personal people business. You know, so that's pretty much, you know, like I never tell a man what he worth. Like I was telling somebody the other day, like when somebody like selling something and that's their price, I sell price. Now, unless I'm going somewhere where you negotiate a pawn shop, a car dealership, you know, but if somebody say I'm selling something and I'm selling it for this and, you know, and that's what I'm bringing and that's what I agree to pay for it. Yeah. Now, if they say, well, you know, I got this TV stand for $100 or best offer, then okay, I'm not going to call them and say I got $25. I'm like, okay, I got $75, $85. That's different. But, you know, that's what Pimp C say. That's how niggas get popped, trying to get the cheaper price. Guard your paper. What do you say? Get your paper, protect your life, because most of these niggas ain't living right. Well, I think he said keep your pistol, fucking fight. But y'all already know that. You already know what it is. You know what it is. But yeah, Jeezy went hard on that shit. Hit the bricks, hit the light. Voila, they go them bricks. He said, no, he said that the hit right now, bro. Man, hey. He did. You think he about to run a ruling in the Supreme Court? Some of these ninjas is nuts, bro. I don't squabble with military ninjas. Y'all got it. Bud ended the Ldbc with one win. I mean, shit, all you got to give credit to the great white man, Tyson Fury.
I'm going to find me a white man and lie to him right now.
There you go. Got to give all thanks to the great white man, Tyson Fury, for that one. Neutral Natural, what it do? So why the Knicks ain't won in 73 since 73? Look at their owner. Don't nobody like their whole ass owner, James Dolan. There you go. Debunked. Thank you. What's up? What's going on? Neutral Natural. He said he did Valdez dirty. Man, that boy did that nigga dirty.
It's like going to heaven and finding God smoking crack.
He finally ate his crow, so we got that. I'll leave him alone. Keith Thurman would fight Berto on pay-per-view. Oh my god, man! Oh.
Hasta la vista, baby.
In a fight for Florida and shit. I still ride with Berto. I fuck with Berto. Come on, Berto. Bro, that story about Berto, Miss Jackson, and Floyd, nigga. Berto always got your boy support. For sure. And Berto holla at your boy, come on the show. He said, I'm going to be smoking that Navarrete pan. Don't worry, as long as he don't fight Shakur Stevenson, you ain't going to be smoking on shiggity shit.
That's my pleasure.
Man, I don't know why Thurman won't just go away. You ain't lying. He got his nice little fine-ass wife with your boy. I'm about to get my passport, too. Fuck that. But I don't know if a nigga coming back. The way America going right now, I don't know if a ninja coming back. Just shit, go to Africa, give me about 3 wives and shit, especially that chick Dr. Blick sent on, man, y'all niggas want to see me again, bro. Keith Thurman ain't trying to fight, but Clarissa Shields, man, I don't even want to talk about it. I might do a stream on that, on the battle of the sexes. Because all these women be screaming about how they don't need no man. That ain't true. Don't believe that shit for 1 minute. Don't believe that for 1 minute. That's hogwash. That's hogwash. That's hogwash. And that bulldagger can't protect your ass. Let's keep it real. That bulldagger can't protect you. And we just gonna keep it a bean right there. So I don't read much into that. Oh, I don't need no man or whatever. Okay. Yeah, all right. Not one nigga in here buying that. Not one. And that's why a lot of these dudes is choosing not to have kids no more. They choose not to deal with women. They pumping and dumping. And that's why black women at the bottom of the totem pole. I keep telling y'all that. People hate the statistics. I back my shit up with statistical facts. They are the least married ethnic group of people in the world. Black American women. So that ain't no surprise. Because when they come with that I don't need or I don't want to ask attitude, like, I don't got time for that shit. I tell you that shit all the time. I don't got time for that shit. They are the group of women that's best suited for pumping and dumping. And you want to know why? That's not no disrespect. I say that because they like to be pumped and dumped. They like it. They like to have low retention rates. Don't go by what they say. Go by how they move. What if Barrio beat Ugas? I would be surprised. Ugas just got his face, his clavicle. He got his face and his clavicle broke in. Bud with smoke Ennis. I mean, we all know that right now. Ennis is still in development stage. I mean, we seen what that Karen Turkovan was out boxing, but Ennis a bad boy. I think Bud gonna pull a rank on Al just like Earl did when it comes to Thurman. He got to get in line. Us, man, dude. They want to fight him. That's what I can say. Boots ducked Bud for loyalty. At the end of the day, as long as your loyalty in the right place, I ain't never mad for loyalty. But if you loyal to the wrong people, if you loyal to the wrong people, bro, like that can turn. I mean, even if you survive that, that's gonna turn you into a villain. You know, it's a good saying that I've been thinking of all day. I said, life turn heroes into villains easily. They turn the heroes into the villain. I was talking to a dude at work today. He was telling me that he was talking to his son. His son said he don't remember nothing he did for him his whole life. That shit hurt his ass too. And then you talk to people who got kids. I mean, you talk to married people, you talk to people who got kids, bro. Two things married men tell you and people who kids tell you, right? It's two things they tell you, bro. Married men tell you never to get married. A man with kids tell you, I wish I would have listened. The person told me, travel the world before you lay down and have kids with an American woman. You know, I wish I listen. I get them two things all the time from them guys. So yeah, it's crazy. Thurman getting that pay-per-view fight from Bud, and that's what it looked like. Unless he gonna get trash canned by Ugas and shit. I'm a big fan of UGK. Yeah, tell me something good. Hey, one of my favorite opening verses of all time is Pimp C on Sipping on Some Syrup. We eat so many shrimp, I got iodine poison. They made Big Pimpin' better than what it was, and Pimp C only gave him like 16 bars. His part was like one of the best parts. Obviously, Gloria Velez all in the video. And Bun B shit was snapping too. They killed Jay-Z on that song. No offense to Jay-Z. I think it was more about Jay-Z letting them shine, them being the underground kings. But, you know, his Inspector Deck opening verse on Triumphant and Pimp C opening verse on Sipping on Syrup, two of my favorite jump-off verses of all time. He said, dude, I spent years dissing Floyd for holding the division up, then proceeded to do the same exact thing without Floyd status. JT Thomas. Yep, he had couple belts, held up the division, Keith Thurman. I told y'all, I don't be paying attention what none of these people say out here. They will criticize you for doing something that they would do. And when they get in position to do the same thing you do, the same position you are, they do the same thing that you did, and then want to say, well, you know, they want to say this.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
See, that's why I don't be paying attention, bro. And a lot of y'all dudes, you know, I noticed a lot of black people throughout my career span out here in the job force. They scared of responsibility. They scared of promotions. They don't want to be promoted. They shy away from the promotions and all that shit. Take them promotions, bro. Level up. I don't want the responsibility. I'm scared of respond. I'd rather just pay a penny. That's the reason most motherfuckers don't have a boss mindset. You gotta elevate. You gotta want more responsibility. Even when it come with more money, it just make you a better overall person. I done got promotions based off nobody else wanted to be promoted. Nigga, okay. And it's gonna be a lot of hate when it comes with the promotion. Even if they lay the groundwork for you to take the promotions, it's gonna be a lot of hate. So what? Let them hate. And they hate too hard, nigga. Right their ass up. How about that? They act right. Why Regis act like that though? That motherfucker Regis act like a teen that's ready to run away. My father took my credit card. I'm running away. That nigga don't really want to fight Bud. I mean, fight Devin. It sounds like that nigga ready to fight AB. He said if Dev not a draw, what is Regis, man? No, that nigga ain't even a sketch. That nigga ain't even a sketch. He whooped the T out that boy. them South African women got that, man. Dude, I was trying to go over there. My boy was saying he used to study abroad over there. He'd know when he hear it. He said it's a lot of racism going because, you know, they trying to colonize over there. But yeah, they love outside men over in South Africa. But they said that the visa like 10 bands. And it's not guaranteed you will get approved for the visa. So if you got 10 bands to throw away, but that's playing I target, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. There, Amsterdam, a European tour, a quick European tour, Japan, China. You gotta hit Tokyo. It's capital. Them some places I'm gonna hit, dude. That's where I don't have no kids, man. Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. That's what I'm hitting. A tour Europe. I want to hit South Africa, but not for 10 bands though. Now if the visa 10, obviously it's a little quick trip to Dominican Republic, quick trip to Colombia. The boxer, ex-heavyweight boxer Travis Kaufman, he out Colombia right now. He on Facebook posting about it. That motherfucker is blowing his mind what he's seeing out there. That ninja don't want to come back home. That brother over there starving. You won't, bro. You wouldn't. I mean, shit. I know a couple brothers that go over there. And Kobe is a routine traveler to Colombia. You wouldn't want to deal with no American women after you go to Colombia at all, or South Africa. Man, you would never come back. You would never want to come back. No women in South Africa. There's plenty of documentaries on this type of shit, bro. You go around the world, dog. One of the top preferred men is Black American men. It's crazy. Them South African women, I read they said Al Heyman need to come out the shadows. I mean, he might also need to come out the closet.
All right. Let's go.
Allegedly. He said them mixed chicks, them half blacks are the bottom of the barrel too. I mean, a lot of mixed kids got problems, bro. Look at J. Cole, man. That nigga don't know what's going on in his life. But let's talk about Boots and Crawford since y'all brought it up. Then we're gonna get into the main topic. But yeah, Terence Crawford and Jaron Boots Ennis, man. Now the daddy coming out speaking, saying that they want to fight. They deserve to fight. We need our opportunity now. In the beginning, it basically was like, he was saying we don't care how we get the belt. Now this is interesting. Hold on. I'm going to talk about this tomorrow. I'm going to put this in my note. This is very interesting. Gary Russell said Crawford has a better chance against Canelo than Jamel. That's interesting. Oh, wow.
I don't give a fuck.
That's very interesting. But that ain't what I was looking for. But let me put that in my notes because if I forget it, hold on. If I forget it, I'm going to forget it. But I'll probably see it in the morning, though. Because I really ain't got shit lined up for tomorrow. So I usually wake up and start. Sometimes the day before I build my queue, people say, how you produce so many videos? It's all about preparation. That's what it's about. But that's very interesting. But that'll be on deck tomorrow. I got a Du Bois Usyk video. I done that yesterday. I just ain't posted it yet. It made a mistake and posted real quick. It wasn't posted to. YouTube was tripping. So hold on, I'm coming. I want to say I seen that article here. I could be wrong. I guess not. I thought I seen the article there. So whatever. I could tell. I did a video. I could watch the video. So basically, Daddy said that they need their shot, and but then again, Jaron Ennis ain't fought a top 10 opponent. He has not fought a top 10 opponent. So, he ain't fought a top 10 opponent. So, I mean, how can we sit here and say, make sure I thumbs up the video, bro, it's free. He ain't hit a top 10 opponent yet. So how did he deserve it? If you say maybe you even say the 15th best welterweight, he ain't fought one of them. You want to roll through the list, guys like Cody Crowley, Yordenis, Ugas, Keith Thurman, without naming Spencer Crawford. Who else we got in there? Virgil Ortiz still technically a welterweight. Even a guy like Abel Ramos. You talk about guys like David Albanese and Ingus Kavalaskis. You could throw a guy like Mario Barrios in there. You could throw a guy in there like Blair Cobb in there possibly. You could throw a guy, Batuaf Steonis. That's like 11 right then and there. So, I mean, it's hard to say. I'm not saying he won't smoke them guys, but, when he kind of struggled with Karen Kirkchan's movement, then, people start questioning it. But you got to ask yourself, what do Bud got the gang giving you? And if you was in the same position, would you give Bud that same opportunity? No, Bud don't owe you shit. And if Earl won, Earl don't owe you shit. Because Bud had to get his shit out the mud. Say what you want to say about Bud. Bud had to get his shit out the mud. So yeah, man, I always tell y'all, get out that turn the other cheek, and we supposed to be brothers. I gotta get that sound clip from Boys in the Hood. Brandon, if you listen, give me that Boys in the Hood. We supposed to be brothers, and give me that Denzel. This brother's starving. I gotta get those two. But yeah, bro, like I continue to say, man, they always want you to turn the other cheek and do something that the next person wouldn't do or they wouldn't do for you, man. And I had to get out that train of thought, man. I remember, man, story time real quick. I had a homie and shit. We got in trouble in class and shit. So they took people down to I think the principal office. It was somebody's office. They was calling our parents and shit. So she got down to the last few people she was going to call on. And this whole ass nigga, I'll never forget this nigga name, Alante Peoples. This nigga was my best friend in the class. He stood, when she was picking people, he moved from in front of me, stood behind me, and she picked me. And she picked me. Dog, I think about that shit all the time. I should have punched him dead in his fucking mouth. I should have punched him dead in his mouth. And at that part of time, I was about that life. I was a very, very hot-headed individual. My temper came a long way from then. I should have literally punched. It would have been worth it. Just in hindsight, it would have been worth everything that came with it. Because that was some hoe ass shit. And I just let you know, man, a lot of those situations that you be having when you're younger, you be ignoring that shit, bro. And you see niggas really ain't your friends, bro. At all. Friends don't do shit like that. That was some hoe ass shit. But, you live and you learn. But like I said before, people always want you to do what they want to do for you. And no, I'm not helping thy brother at all. I'm not helping thy brother. I tell that nigga, get it out the mud like I got it out the mud. We negotiated with you. You didn't want to take the deal. Understandably so. I ain't mad at you. But I don't owe you shit. I don't owe you a helping hand. Boots need to mud to 54 once Bud moves out. I mean, he can chase him all he wants to. Don't matter. The politics of boxing gonna have the degrees of separation in it. If he beat Ugas, it's gonna be Thurman and Barrios rematch. Yep. Ennis don't do well when you make him have to think. I mean, when you make him have to, move his feet. He can't cut the ring off. Albanese and Thurman. I can see that, but not on pay-per-view. Don't get married, don't have kids. Hey, that's what everybody tell you. I hear white men saying it, I hear black guys saying it. It's crazy though. No wife, no kids, no problem. Shout out to my brother Black Ram, man.
Oh, it's holiday season, nigga.
That ninja got a whole series on that shit. Shout out to Chicago. He from Chicago though. No wife, no kids, no problems. Nigga called a black woman the creature. He be cracking me up with that shit. Especially in the West. Yeah, especially in the West. It's nasty out here. It's all a business. Cool G Rap, the realest, greatest opening verse of all time. I gotta check that. I fuck with Cool G Rap. Shout out to the Queen's royalty. Thurman would tune up against Jose Bennett. Well, Jose had like middleweight, super middleweight, not some shit like middleweight like that. Trill is married to that Tank CC. Is he? I don't know much about her, but I'll tell you this about CC. I'm no fucking hater, but her stories be good as hell, though. I'll give her that. Kobe gonna be mad, but he should be here. But hey, her stories be good. I ain't gonna lie, she's a very good storyteller. Don't forget, follow me on Kick. Please follow me on Kick in my Puff Daddy voice. Please listen to my remix. What song that nigga Puff said that shit on, dog? Oh, what song did Puff say that shit on? Please listen to my remix. I was like, no, this bitch didn't say that. Oh, man. Sports fanatic, what's going on? Not with the Dak jersey on. Hold on, how Dak rated 87 on Madden, though, over Goff and Trevor Lawrence? Man, get up out of here.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Get out of here. That's bullshit. But Drew said Black American women are the most iconic women in the world, but got brainwashed extremely bad in the 1960s. This was all by design. Yep. Take the nigga out the house, and we gonna get you Section 8 and EBT. Yep. I don't need no man. He said, damn, Trill married to the LGBT. Hey, I don't know, bro. Hog mode, man. I mean, shit, some people think it sounds cool to marry a bisexual chick. I mean, it's all fun and games. I mean, hey, that's what you went to, man. I had a stretch run of bisexual chicks I had to run in with. That was cool. I ain't gonna lie, it was cool. But I'm a cool ass individual, though. I don't do humble brags and no shit like that. But yeah, I'll be cool as hell, dog. I'm a very like cool person, dude. I don't want to argue or nothing, dude. If we argue, it's a fun debate, or that's it. I don't want to argue. I want to have a good time. I want to have peace, and that's it, bro. Kofi, what's going on? Y'all go subscribe to Kofi Universe for the latest and greatest hip hop news and album reviews. He said, peace to everybody in the chat. Check us out on Amazon Music. But yeah, man, with Boots, man, I mean, shit, I wish him nothing but the best. If he get the fight, I'm a supporter. I'll pay for that shit. I'll pay for that shit. No doubt about it. But it's a process to it. Niggas just want to jump the line and don't want to put the work in. And some of the, putting the work in ain't his fault. It ain't his fault, bro. Putting the work in. For real. It ain't. You just don't have the opponents at your disposal. But that is what it is. He said Black American women are okay. I read that one. Natural salute. You laughing? Kofi said smash the like button and sub to everything on the link tree. I couldn't have said it better myself. Crawford Prime, Jordan Boots, Young LeBron Boots don't want that type of smoke. Gary Russell's about to lose another parlay. Man.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Vila ranked by I don't care what Vila say. I said it's my top 10. I don't think he ain't no top 10 in my book, but I wouldn't be mad if you put him in there. Flame on salute, bro. Let me know if you want to come on. Villa was a statue. Booth struggled with the other guy moving around. They said the other guy had never fought like that. Villa should have beat Speedy. Shouldn't have beat Speedy. A lot of people said that. I didn't never see that whole fight, RB the baller. I never seen that whole fight. I came in at the end. I don't care to see Boots and Crawford. Maybe on free TV, not pay-per-view. The Mean Machine versus Blair Cobb, good matchup. I love Blair Cobb, but the Mean Machine might have too much crack for him. Boots already ducked. He did. Boots earned everything he got, especially with all the slander. I mean, he ain't faced half the slander that Crawford done got. He ain't faced half the slander that other fighters his age didn't face. So he ain't been through no adversity yet, dog, at all. If y'all think he been through some adversity, y'all ain't seen shit yet. But shout out to Kaz. I think he got a long road. But definitely one of the more talented fighters you'll see. Boots should fight Thurman and then Spence. Man, and Thurman didn't want to fight Prime Spence, and Boots looked way more scared than he didn't want to fight Young Spence, and Boots looked way more scared than Young Spence. Earl Spence was on big cards in his pro debut. I mean, he was an Olympian. What you expect? Rob Rodriguez, salute. Boots need to forge his own path and stop begging to be an opportunity. But that's what you're supposed to do at his age. Closed mouth don't get fed. But the first 13 fights are not on YouTube. I'm not surprised. When they use the streaming service I'm using right now, as far as the platform, hit my affiliate link to Melon. Hit that Melon link and try it out. It's cheap too. They got some great programs over there for sure. So go check out Melon.
Do you understand the word
Go check it out. Support the channel. Cash App $CJ Good 313. And shout out to hold on, because I was gonna say your name because you donated, but I didn't go live yesterday. Shout out to Tough Glove Boxing for the donation yesterday. I do appreciate it. Hopefully you do see this. Suck a lame name. Oh man. Barrios about to expose Ugas. Ugas just came off of facial reconstructive. Ramos versus Lubin. Yeah, I did a video on that, man. I'm looking forward to that. I did like a little mini breakdown. Just put their names in the search engine and search my channel. It should be in there. I think a few days ago. Ugas, the mummy, looking at, oh man. He said J Cash, the money man, the realist, is one of the hardest hip hop songs. Mobb Deep, top 15 hip hop group. Top 15. I mean, as a duo, they top 5. I don't. Okay, I say this about rap, and I'm gonna do a hip hop 101 coming up real soon, right? In rap, you can't compare duos and groups, in my opinion. I think people get it wrong. You know what I'm saying? I think, yeah, obviously a duo is 2 and a group is more than 2, 3 and more. So I don't think it's fair to compare Mobb Deep, Outkast to groups like Wu-Tang, the Dungeon Family, and stuff of that nature. That's not fair. I think duos should be ranked with duos, and I think groups should be ranked with groups. I think UGK, A-Boy, MJG, Outkast, Mobb Deep, they all should be ranked together. And shit like Wu-Tang, West Side Connection, Houdini. Well, it was only 2 of them niggas and Houdini was rapping, right? So I don't know how that would go, and where would you put Jam Master Jay and CL Smooth and CP Rock? I don't know how you would do all that shit, more DJ and rapper kind of. But y'all get what I'm saying, right? Y'all get what I'm saying, man. So I don't know where you, for the most part, would like kind of rank, the locks and shit like that. Benavidez got robbed by Danny. Which Benavidez? CC don't talk boxing, please. You don't know nothing. 250 on Barrios. Would you, man? If you serious, we could. I don't know about that. He fight Ugas. One honor salute. I don't know, man. And it's about to be parlay season. New York versus Rod Rigondeaux. Shit. Right now, in New York, I send that nigga to the shadow zone. He gonna be at the jury store just like Fodenaz, bathing in the tears of Earl sexuals all day. Coach Malachi been putting in mad work. Yeah, he said, I say, yeah, man. Fuck out of here, this sucker ass shit, man. That nigga left the community with his tail tucked between his legs, bro. But I'm about to go in on him. Prime Rigondeaux will be the new UI. I don't know, bro. I don't know.
He got his ass cooked. He got cooked.
He said, no, CJ, I think he's insinuating that CC was playing with, oh, man. Okay, I can't post that, but he said basically what happy chicks want to F dudes in the rear end. I bet if every ninja in the phone called it a happy chick they wanted to smash and said he let her play with his back end, she be there, no sweat. I mean, you ain't lying. Somebody asked me that shit to do, is that a fetish for me? I looked at her like she was crazy. Like, nah. She said, your G-spot is there. I'm like, nah. I'm good, bro. I used to get colonics. I used to hate when I had to stick that pipe when you get a colonic, though. But, I mean, you need to get those every now and again, especially if you're older and you got a history of colon cancer. I'm good, bro. But, like I said before, a lot of women like that's not even metrosexual. That's just bisexual. A lot of women like bisexual dudes. Why you think HIV is so rampant and high? You think them gay friends they be with just be gay? No, nigga, they got natural. They still got men. That's why it's so high in Atlanta. And the women sit here and you know how they do it. So, it's always Jermaine's fault. They gonna just try to blame the dudes, but they be knowing these dudes, their sexuality and how they roll. They just don't care. They prefer that shit, bro. A lot of women prefer it. And a lot of people gonna think a ninja like me crazy, but they prefer it.
Woo, he did.
That's just what they prefer. Y'all don't want to hear the truth, bro. What Coach Greg Adams say? Not my girl. My girl would never. Not my girl. Okay. Y'all will be surprised, bro. Wait till I really open up the other channel about some shit that I just be hearing and been through, bro. Y'all be like, not my girl. Yeah. Yo, girl. I meant to say LGBT. Yeah, you good, bro. I know how to talk on code, bro. Everybody wants to be Money Mayweather before they being Pretty May. Yeah, true. But a lot of these ninjas didn't see Pretty Boy. I was watching something real quick, man, because I ain't gonna be able to. I'm gonna clean these comments up just yet. I'm gonna have to go to the next subject. But I was watching something and somebody said they didn't see somebody in their prime. Damn, I was watching the interview and I'm like, damn, this ninja young, bro. He said, but I ain't see him playing this. I forgot what interview it was, bro. But let's move on. Let's move on. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. You see that right there? Just Trill talk now, man. The land of the Trill. and honestly, in all honestly and seriously, rest in power to Michael Clark Duncan, great actor. Ricky Bobby, and there's nothing wrong with your names, Ricky Bobby. But we know we talk about Negro. So basically, if you didn't know, your ass better hug somebody. Negro is tapped out of the boxing community. Now, I got the idea to do that video. I was talking to Town. He said, oh, I should do a video. You say, I wasn't even thinking about it. We was on the horn. I said, you know what, bro? We got off the horn. I said, I'm just going to do that video, brother. I'm just going to do that video. I will be that video's pappy because I don't like him. I don't like him. And y'all know why I don't like him. Y'all know why I don't like that ninja, bro. He fake, bro. And it just ain't that somebody ain't got boxing knowledge or whatever. I mean, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? And he allowed Salmon's boy to kick or break up with blood boxing and shit. He allowed them to break up the whole box community. He allowed them to break up the whole box community because he wanted everybody to be an Earl Spence fangirl. You know what I'm saying? You know, he Earl Spence, you know, he was because he mad and it's cool, man. How you gonna allow somebody to break up the boxing community or break up your community that was a black community that a lot of brothers wanted to be a part of and have a safe space and talk boxing freely and not be part of the YTBC per se, even though you was always gonna be part of the YTBC, and then you start destroying the company or you start destroying the community because you want everybody to root for Earl Spence. What happened to have a healthy debate, bro? And that's what happened, bro. He got mad because people started picking Terence Crawford in. And just to give you some backstory before I read this, what actually happened was this. Mayweather basically came out there and exposed Mayweather for ducking Terence Crawford to TMZ. That's exactly what happened. Mayweather came out and he exposed Crawford Spence for ducking. All right, maybe a day or two later, a week later or something like that, what happened was they got Earl Spence to come on Trill Boxing Talk in the middle of the night. It was actually the same day as Walter K and Demetrius Andrade fight. And I'm sorry, I'm laughing at something. But and like we stopped watching the fight, went over there, and basically Earl Spence said that he was ducking. He said the same shit Floyd said. I'm going to take the easy route. That's where he said that shit. I think he said it first there. I want to say that happened before, you know, they met at the Cicero Maurice Hooker fight. So that happened first. Where he said that We wanted to fight, I'm gonna take the easy route. I think that's where it came from. He said, yeah, I'm gonna take the easy route. And then he tried to spin it after Earl said that, because it didn't even sound like he wanted to come on. He tried to spin it like, well, yeah, this the real boogeyman in Dallas, Texas. So I did a video called The Real Boogeyman is Terence Crawford, and I guarantee you the video's still up. I said the real boogeyman is Terence Crawford. So that was his way of subliminally saying that, and the video is still up. That was his way of subliminally taking a shot at me, right? And cool, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. I wasn't mad about that shit, but I know, I put a name on it. You ain't got to drop no subliminals like no little hoe. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to drop no subliminals, bruh. It's the video right here. And so that was his way of getting them on the horn, because I was the only one that had a balls. I did this 4 years ago. I was the only one who had the balls to speak up. And you know what's so funny about that whole interaction? Because a lot of I started the end of that community. And I don't like to blow my own horn. Pause. That's not what I like to do, bro. Humbly. But I did. And people started texting me. I'm sorry, but but like I said before, I'm sorry, I'm cracking up at something. But that's why it started it. I was reporting the truth. But so that's kind of what started it. And then I had said that I thought at the time Tank would beat Lomachenko. I was ahead of that curve too, even though he still won't fight him. And then he took another subliminal. Now you got to remember this. You got to remember this. People was texting me before I get there. And I got a whole live about this shit too. People was texting me like, I think he talking shit about you or whatever. And what you got to understand, a lot of internet beef, a lot of actual beef. I got you. Hit the thumbs up button, by the way, bro. A lot of actual beef that happened is instigated, especially it's instigated. I remember I was working at the plant. One of the dudes in the back had a problem with me. Niggas just be jealous. That's just what it boiled down to. Like, real talk, niggas just be jealous. And I don't be understanding why dudes be jealous. That's what I don't understand. Like niggas be jealous over nothing. So he was jealous, whatever. So the girl, we was cool. And the girl told me, like, if I tell you what he just said about you, you probably gonna want to go back there and fight. I'm just like, why you tell me? Because now I want to know, and then I probably will lose my job. We was getting laid off anyway. And but she said, no, I can't tell you though. But I think she was just doing it for my benefit, just to know the nigga was fake. But I already could read a snake. And but like I said before, and he was like, you talking about Lomachenko could beat Lomachenko. He started talking wild. So I know exactly who sent me the video. Somebody DM me the video. We were real cool today, still cool. And I watched and I just was like, you know what, bro? Nah, bro. I said, fuck that. I was like, nah, can't be a part of this niggatry. I was the first one that seen the light. Now, and they told everybody, because Adonis told me, because he ended up calling me back like some months later, whatever. And he had told me, he said, well, they told us not to fuck with you, not to have you on the show, not to contact you, and that's cool. That was cool with me. It wasn't no hard feelings, man, because I leveled up to 20,000 subscribers when I left. So it was cool to me. I got better. If I never made that George Floyd video, I'll be at 100,000 subscribers. but I don't regret it though. And he was telling me, and he said they was having like secret meetings about like why we can't go live at the same time. And it's just a bunch of petty shit when money get involved with these situations. But he basically took over 7-8's community, and 7-8 ain't do shit because he a little itch. And I said itch like a scratch. He a little itch. That's what he is. He a little itch. Instead of controlling his thoroughbred horse, you know what I'm saying? Instead of controlling, and I understand why he allowed Fred to do what Fred do. But instead of controlling his little hoe named Negro and taking control of his community, he let the nigga take the community from him because he from Milwaukee and he's soft. Damn! He is. Nigga's fingers as big as a Polish sausage with those small ass 1975 rings on his finger. He ain't even man enough to tell the nigga to fall back. Now, why he let Fred do what he do? Because Fred got all the connections. That's why. Fred brings sauce to the table when it comes to connections and getting wider interviews and all that. Now, when it comes to Negro, he ain't bring nothing, bro, but jailhouse stories. He ain't bring nothing to the table. He suck at YouTube.
Yeah, man.
He suck at YouTube. He don't know nothing about boxing.
Wasn't he calling you asking for advice?
Bro, who didn't? Anytime.
Wait. Wasn't he the one that hit you up talking about, so why you getting so many views on your video, but when I go live, I ain't getting no views on my video?
Man, dude, and at the end of the day, bro, that's why I stopped helping people on YouTube. I stopped helping people in general. Ain't no point. Because the very same people that help you be the same people that weaponize against you, bro.
And I understand it completely because you was sitting here, you was helping this fucking monkey. Yeah, I called him a fucking monkey. You was helping this monkey the whole time. And you was out here thinking that you lending a helping hand because I swear to God, CJ, just 2 hours ago, I was literally explaining this whole thing to a new subscriber. And they were like, what's going on with this whole, who the hell is this dude that looked like a slave in the thumbnail and all of that? And I literally had to give a whole backstory starting with you and how you was the one that really started to have.
Hold on.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Nick, Nack, Paddywhack. You was the one that really started with putting the nails in the building the coffin. And I had to let them know where the root of the whole story come from. And the end of the moral of the story is that dude was being a hater because you was the one that lent the helping hand to him and kind of gave him the formula on how he did everything. And I don't know where you at in your story, but I was just giving the beginning of that. So I don't want to go too far ahead, but I'm gonna let you cook. I'll be right here just listening. I'll chime in.
It's just to the point where had he nipped it, like he brought nothing to the table to, you know what I'm saying? To have much power. And what really happened, but hold on real quick. But what really happened was 7-8 lost his privileges to go live. So
and I was explaining that to the person too.
And that's how he got in.
Because where I was confused at was because I wasn't. So just for the listeners out here, because we know there's haters out on here, and we know there's new listeners because YouTube be hating regardless. When did it start? Because I know the YTBC was a thing. Did he come in off of the back of 78 and became something because 78 lost his live privileges?
Yeah. So he lost his live privileges and basically it was a few guys trying to lobby that, move his morning show over to their morning show. He chose Negro. Now you gotta remember too, him and Dante Box used to do a show together too. People forget that.
See, I wasn't around for that, but I know him and they had a falling out.
So I'm surprised these ninjas didn't fall out. I think he was just scared of Negro. That's what I really think.
Because it seemed like it. Because
yeah,
it seemed like it. Because remember, listen, I was there from the time that you got kicked out was when I was in them live chats, and what I noticed was one, you didn't get your comment read, or you didn't get to combat anything unless you sent the super chat, one. But two, what I noticed was when it came to the streams, when it came to the format of the show, me and you don't agree on a lot of stuff. Flame on, Chris, but you allow anybody to get their ideas off, even though this is your platform. Let this be clear to everybody that's listening right now. This is CJ's platform, first and foremost. But what I noticed was when 78 would carry the show with boxing, like you said, he really didn't have much to offer as far as a rebuttal and as far as a opposition. Yeah, but and you know ain't no hoes in Texas, man. It was just more so yelling and the theatrics. It was more so like what I could equate it to, if I could. It would be like Chuck D speaking and Flavor Flav kind of just ad-libbing in the background. And like I said, I don't want to go too far ahead, but what I noticed, just to kind of give a precursor, is that when 2019, the end of 19 and the beginning of 2020 came along, is where he started to implement more of his bullshit, and 78 started to kind of add that more on to his show. That's when the sandwich talk, more of the sandwich stories started to come along, and more of the pimping stories started to come along, because guess what? It fit more what Black Fight Fan like to do. I'm sorry, Negro like to do. It fit more with what his subject matter was, and it made him more comfortable on live. I'm gonna let you continue on because I don't like to ruin a good story.
He think you're mad.
Macaroni.
And and like I said, and he let him take over his community. Like I said, Fred brought something to the table, but he didn't bring nothing to the table, bro. And it could be pushed further ahead, and it became contagious to the least attorney. Yep. You know, a couple people I brought in, and it was only one smart person, bro, in the whole thing. There was only no. He fell for it. No. Adonis fell for us first. Adonis know exactly if he listened to who I'm about to say. There was only one smart person in the whole
Ohio
thing.
Runs Boxing?
No, he wasn't. I don't think he. I don't remember him. That's my boy though, but I don't remember him back there. But being in it, it was Corey Lee.
Drop another one of Flex Bombs for Corey Lee.
Hold on. Yeah, Corey Lee was the only smart person that never took the bait, bro. He was the only Corey Lee boxer. I'm gonna subscribe. He's still around. He was the only one that didn't take the bait. We all, this is brother shit. This is brotherhood and some shit like that. But like I said before, a nigga tried to destroy the whole. We knew when Wilder fought, when Wilder lost, that was the beginning of the end.
That's when we already had started cooking. That's when we started digging the dirt. That's when we got the shovels together
and knocking the nails in the coffin.
We was knocking the nails in the coffin. We was building the big ass coffins for both of them niggas. We was already building that coffin up.
Yeah, so that's when we started putting the nail in the coffin and shit. And this all that had to happen. I gotta remember.
And look, and wait, CJ.
Go ahead.
You gotta, and everybody in the chat right now, y'all gotta love the way that me and CJ predicted what the fuck was gonna happen in this whole scenario. We predicted. We started. Well, where did it start at, CJ? We said once Wilder was going to be, and we didn't want. I didn't want to see Wilder lose. No, I don't think any one of us wanted to see Deontay Wilder lose. But we predicted, one, Wilder was going to be the guy to lose. Two, we said they was going to transition. They was going to make a smooth transition from Wilder into Devin Haney. They was there. Negro was in the background of the fight, looking like a total groupie, looking like a mark-ass buster. And then we said Crawford was going to be something that they was going to try to dance around. It was going to get to the point where, see what CJ said in 2018 about Earl and his team not wanting to fight Crawford was going to be so true to the fact that they was going to say they didn't want to see the fight. Remember that, CJ?
Yep, and then they disappeared for months. About when they started negotiating, they disappeared.
Remember, disappeared. He put out a disclaimer. I sent it. Did I not text it to you, CJ? I sent you the link. I said, this nigga already he ready to quit. He said that he going through personal problems, and that's the reason why he ain't been on YouTube. It ain't nothing about no boxing. Didn't do no videos at all.
And them niggas, all them niggas disappeared. 7A was the only one that kept producing content for real, probably.
He was the only one. The least attorney done went he went rogue. He went on a dummy mission.
I don't care. He didn't.
Oh boy, I don't care. Care. The least attorney was out there with the dude that be wearing the G Unit tank tops in the middle of late fall. I seen him out there in Brooklyn. He had a wife beater on, looking like his vagina was wet when he saw Deontay Wilder in the Brooklyn in the Hyatt Hotel.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I sent you the link, Clem. The funniest interview was when Fred did it with that interview with Gary Russell in the hotel. That was the funniest one. That was probably the best interview that year. That was for sure.
We're not even talking about the boxing stuff. We talking about the death of the Ldbc, whatever the fuck they call themselves.
Local dummy box community.
Yeah, them fools over there.
Solid Child say it's wild how that shit went down. AOS 7A came alive and the show moved over to Negro and never went back to 7. It never went back.
It never went back.
You know how many subs he gave up for that nigga just to he gave up, you know, and that nigga got, bro, he could have been at over 100K by now, bro.
CJ, let me tell you something right now. That fool. Now just imagine this. Let's say this was a perfect world, right? And let's say Negro didn't exist and he was on the chain gang breaking rocks down there in some penitentiary or some shit like that. If things were the way that they were supposed to be, the way that they initially planned it out when they created the Ldbc, right? You got, even though this dude is a clickbaiter, you got blue balls. He serves a purpose, because I listened to your video earlier. He serves a purpose, blue balls, right? He showed that he has some type of value. Hold
on. Drop on the blues
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking. No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.
Oh, that's a flame on, but go ahead.
You got blue balls. I'm not gonna talk about the least attorney because he has no value whatsoever. He like McDonald's. He ain't good for you. You got blue balls. Fred served a purpose. You got Adonis, who was known as Lion Killer. You got CJ. You got Town, who out here putting in the groundwork. Me and Town putting in groundwork. And I'm trying to think. Blood boxing. Let's say Dante was in there. You literally had a community of people that could have literally been out here to the point where we wouldn't have needed no type of access to nothing, even if Fred went rogue and Fred did the shit that he did, and there was some type of solidarity, the same code that CJ always talked about. If that code was locked in and shit was solid, guess what? We would be like, fuck it. We don't need no goddamn fights anyway, access to fights. Because we could just send somebody out to go cover these fights and we just recoup on the back end in a real major way. But no, you allow this big old chain gang ass nigga, this nigga who carry an ice pick around and probably has sex with his cousin. As far as we know, CC could be his goddamn cousin or his auntie or whatever the hell it is, this fat heifer. And he went and took everything out for himself. The play was there from the jump. When I told this story to Shorty, she was like, it's pretty obvious from what you saying from the beginning of this story. This dude was trying to take this whole operation for himself. He fleeced this dude for his whole community and took the community away from boxing and made it about bullshit. About prison stories, prostitution, and pimping.
I don't understand why you just didn't talk about that shit.
Why didn't he? CJ, you know this dude? I tried to look up that. I tried to Google. I tried to YouTube search the interview with him and Earl in the car. I seen when I typed in his name, hell yeah, doing interviews on radio shows and podcasts, doing appearances. Nobody don't know what CeeLo Green look like.
CeeLo Green.
But this dude
You
is
think
out here
I'm
doing
crazy? We're stopping at the sunshine.
No, CJ, I see you riding around town with my show I loved, and I'm like, fuck you.
John DeMarco.
Oh man, that nigga drowning his own tears.
Yo, he took his whole community away from him to the point where CeeLo had to go talking about dogs in order to get some type of to recoup.
That nigga say, I took your voice. What Jay say? I took your voice.
You was using it wrong. You made a hot line. I made a hot song.
Shit, he like the Jim. He like the Jim Jones of the boxing community anyway.
Basically is.
Leading the boys astray.
People sacrificing their whole life. He got grown men paying membership fees, booking hotels, paying their mortgage.
Wait, hold on. He got niggas. He doing events and he ain't even showing up to the event, bro.
Stop playing.
Oh man!
I want to know how many motherfuckers like lost money. Like they ain't served no good. At least you know win people some money. What's good?
At least Fred did backpack drives in honor of the Ldbc. This fool give back to his community not one time.
That nigga was too busy kissing hoes in the mouth on live. While eating box macaroni and cheese.
In town.
In a Roast Coast motel with a fat nigga with ashy ass chucks on. Them bitches was leaning like a 6'4" Impala in Cali, bro.
Which fat nigga you talking about?
Man, there's only one ashy.
I know what you're talking about.
That nigga Chucks was leaning like the Eiffel Tower, nigga. Not the what's it called? The Leaning Tower of Pizza. That nigga legs was leaning. Nigga ain't believe in lotion, baby oil, nothing. That nigga legs are like chicken when you put it in flour, you about to drop it in the grease and shit, nigga.
That niggas ain't right.
He probably thought putting lotion on his skin was too metrosexual. No, nigga, it's called moisturizer, dumbass.
Nigga, man, that nigga legs was as white as the table, bro.
Lord,
man,
that boy leg looked like he was kicking bricks.
No, man.
Like he was breaking cinder blocks over his leg.
Nigga marinating his calves and ankles in snow and shit, nigga.
Snow, concrete, dry concrete.
Wait. He found a more efficient way to knead dough and bread. Do it with his legs.
Man, what the hell you doing? Health code violation. That motherfucking Chucks was doing the franchise boy lean with it.
Rock with
it. Flame on, lean with it.
Oh, niggas play too much, dog. That nigga say he put his fit out like I'm about to kill it with this bitch on these trucks.
I'm fresh.
Yeah,
they ain't do nothing but feed that man. That's all they did.
That nigga was eating box macaroni like that nigga was eating.
Talking about some. This is real pimping right here. You in the Motel 6. You in a Motel 6 kissing a bitch in the mouth who got split personalities. That you don't touch that.
Don DeMarco.
Bitch got 12 personalities. That's not even the bitch you met.
Then she start airing that nigga out. Talking about he hate black people. Every time we go somewhere, he talking about, see, this is why you can't. Oh my gosh, she's about, yeah, this is why you can't go to black neighborhoods and get good service and shit. But I ain't gonna lie, I be saying the same shit, dog.
That shit be true sometimes.
I ain't even gonna gonna lie, Ninja. I be saying the same shit.
I ain't gonna lie, CJ. I said that shit in Jamaica last week because it took me so long to get seen in there. I said, you see black people, man.
This why nobody come to the hood, nigga. You ain't lying, dog. Oh man.
Look, I started to blame that shit on slavery. It's got to be because of slavery.
Oh man, dog. I be talking cash shit in my head, dog. I done wait 30 minutes for this goddamn shit. That's why I don't miss fast food, bro. I don't miss it.
Sometimes
they can't make this shit right no way.
Yeah.
It's always better to cook for yourself. Fuck that.
My black ass be like, yo, this shit is packed with salt too. I waited 45 minutes for this shit.
Fries, we don't. Then they want to put salt on the fries at McDonald's. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. You don't never know what type of fries you're getting.
Them shits be saltier than a mug.
It's like, yeah, hypertension.
You ain't lying, nigga. Give me the fresh shit. Then you gotta fight the barista back there and shit like that. And McDonald's, they be thumping like that bitch too. They be thumping like the Waffle House sometimes.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, dude, that man let that dude take his whole community over, bro. Then Fred got Kung Fu mushed in the mouth.
Oh,
and they act like it didn't even happen.
I remember when they had brought that up and Negro was
all over a flight attendant, bro.
A flight
attendant. That actually was the chick that Kenny Porter grabbed when they was fighting outside. How he grabbed and mushed Fred in the face in one motion. It actually was her. I can't blame the nigga.
That was the greatest defensive move I've ever seen because he literally swooped her away and dodged the punch at the same time.
Yeah, I can't blame that nigga though, dog. But how you gonna let somebody babysit a hoe? You got a whole wife at home.
And listen,
everybody know the flight attendants hoes.
If you work in the airline industry, you already know about them.
Everybody know the flight attendants the hoes.
Yep, everybody.
Everybody but Fred and Teofimo Lopez.
Damn, what the damn.
And CJ, I don't like that nigga Tio, so you can talk about him all you want.
Oh man, the niggas be saying she got me, cuz.
She got me, cuz.
Oh man, you be knowing she a hoe. Then you got yourself, nigga. That one chick, Fred and Kenny was fighting over. I ain't even mad, nigga.
Hey, y'all don't forget, man. Y'all hit the cash app, hit the super chat.
Cash app.
Oh, it's holiday season, nigga.
Come on, man.
Hey, Spence like that, ho.
Yeah, man.
If you want your comment, red ho, hit the super chat, ho, hit the cash app. Them bitches, every time somebody lost, them bitches stop coming, bro.
Remember, what dude say when he found out he couldn't pay his money? He said, "You know, I wouldn't ask y'all for nothing, man, but we a brotherhood and we supposed to pull it. Nigga, you trying to kick knowledge?"
Right. Oh man.
Hey, I told them. I unsubscribed a while back when I told them when they did the Mikey they did the Mikey and Spence, and then when they did the Fury Wilder one, I'm like, Mikey gonna get beat, but Mikey gonna go 12 rounds and shit. I told them niggas to bet me that he'll make it past 7. They ain't want to do it, but the nigga made a video about it talking about Mikey Garcia supposed to make it past 7 and did the Wilder shit. These motherfuckers actually believe that Wilder was gonna knock Fury out in 2 rounds. I was like, bro, I was like, if he knock him out, ain't gonna be no fucking 2 rounds. Niggas actually went for it. Like, believe that this shit was gonna happen. Bro.
That's around the time when they lost me.
That's when they lost me. Like 2 rounds. You know when
they really lost me. When they really lost me, because I still was there for the foolery. I actually like the sandwich talk, and I like the government cheese talk. When they really, really lost me was one
at Pumpernickel.
Oh yeah, no, not at Pumpernickel, because I love some Pumpernickel bread, especially with some peanut butter, crunch peanut butter. But when they really lost me is when they did Smoke City Mobcast, and they talked about
Hold on. And then it's the very show when I was part of there, they didn't even want to let me part of.
Yep.
I don't even know if Junior the Truth still over there. I don't even know why Junior is still affiliated, bro. They used to treat Junior like a backdoor mat for the dogs in the wintertime.
Yo, the Smoke City Mobcast, there was an episode where they said we having a special episode. I go over there to listen, and they went on a 45-minute rant talking shit about CJ.
And I swear to God, look, I never knew that.
In private.
I ain't even care.
That's how I found out about CJ channel. They said this nigga whole fella, all this stuff, blah blah. I said, nah, I got to check out this lame ass nigga because he must not be talking shit, the right shit. I watched 7 videos CJ did. 7 videos. Of
7
CJ.
videos.
I said, yo, this nigga informed me of more boxing information than these niggas have in the last 4 months. I said, nah, I gotta subscribe to this nigga.
They was satire the whole time. They didn't know shit about boxing.
They didn't know a thing about the sport. I ain't learned a fucking thing from them niggas. I watched 7 videos in a shift. And I was like, yo, this CJ dude is pretty, he know his shit.
But not like, but far as Bud, I already knew about him. I knew about him. I didn't know shit. I knew about him.
But like CJ said, community, there were certain people who served a certain purpose. And most of the shit that CJ said, and I've said it numerous times on this platform, a lot of the information that CJ gives, it's been, I would say, I can't give a number amount, but I say 80% accurate. And then he does these breakdowns, and then the breakdowns make you want to go do your own film study. So you actually learning something about the sport. He's providing something. Adonis was providing something. I get Fred is a weirdo. He has little man complex. But guess what? He was providing something as well. Town is providing something. Negro is just yelling on a mic.
He taking, doing it for money. Monetization purposes only.
I mean, you be cooking too, you funny too, but it's still like, it's not like all
funny. It's
yeah, you know? You gonna learn some shit. Regardless of what the jokes or whatever, the seriousness, it be facts.
Y'all ain't learn no pump. Y'all ain't learn no pump and dump from him being in the pen, nigga. I told my roommate, man.
Ain't no hoes.
That nigga said. That nigga said.
And he ain't even from Dallas though, bruh. This nigga fake all the way around. He like from like Tyler, Texas, or some shit like that. He ain't even from Dallas, bro.
He's from the outskirts, nigga.
That's like the West. That's like West Texas, dog.
And you know what's crazy? He was on the show one time. They was really talking about sandwiches, and he said, "Yeah, man. One time, man, when I was locked up, you know, we had to make grilled cheese, man. And then you know how you put the paper. A lot of people don't know when you make grilled cheese pen, man. You can't just put that paper on that bread like that.
Man,
I said, all right, I'm out.
Not niggas really talking about sandwiches though.
Arguing over sandwiches. And talk about prison sandwiches at that.
And then 7M, he went to prison because he shot somebody in the leg allegedly for self-defense.
How you go to jail?
Because he shot somebody in the leg with self-defense. And they probably had
jail for self-defense.
Well, they still had to book you because you shot the nigga.
Oh, they let him out?
That's what I'm guessing. That nigga probably had his eyes closed when he shot that bitch.
I don't know. I did that shit and I ain't even have to sit for real. I just got let go.
He probably only.
He had his eyes closed. That nigga probably had his eyes closed, bro.
That nigga said he went to jail.
I shot him. I shot him.
What? You said you shot him? No, look. I didn't shoot him. You shot him. I shot him. You shot him.
My eyes closed.
Look, he in the cell, and he like, yeah, I shot him. I hope nobody tried to take my phone.
That nigga was shooting his eyes closed, nigga.
And let's not even talk about the dude that like to touch little girls. I don't care.
He said the bitch is dead. And he said the bitch is dead.
talking all that shit. Nah, was something wrong with Spence. And,
he looked so good before the weigh-in.
He shouldn't have said nothing about the sanctioning bodies.
No, CJ, no. I'm taking it back to Kell Brook
Bud
versus
on
Terence Crawford.
steroids,
No.
allegedly, and all
We
that.
going way.
Bud,
We going way back before
joined
that.
the Illuminati and shit.
He spiked his water.
Now we going before that. We gonna go before that. I remember when that nigga Negro said, "Hey, I think somebody gonna get dropped. Kell Brook versus Terence Crawford. I think Brook gonna get him, man. I think Brook gonna get him. Yeah, you was hoping, bitch. You was hoping."
They said that about every fight that he had. They just didn't say nothing about Mean Machine because they didn't know who he was. But yeah, like they taught all that shit. This how lame them niggas was, bro. Like everybody in the comments and on the videos was every fight Bud had. Oh, Jeff Horn too big for him. He just made that shit look easy. Jose Benavidez. Then you got the Brook shit. Oh, he too small for Brook. This gonna be his biggest test. And the only reason they doing this shit is because it took fucking Spence 11 rounds to 10 rounds, 11 rounds to really stop him. When really he quit because of his eye. He didn't really
He didn't
him.
stop him. Like, did you not Flame on? Did you not see when Bud hit him with the jerk punch?
It was
like he was about to
he didn't know where he was at.
He looked like he was about to do the Rey Mysterio. You know when Rey Mysterio do that little thing, that little the fake 619.
Oh yeah,
he looked like he was about to jump out the he looked like he was about to do that.
Then when they do that, now he telling these motherfuckers he feel good, all that. Brook. Oh, Brook washed up. That's what they said. Yeah. Brook washed up. Now you got Porter because Porter.
Neutral Natural pointed out. They said this too. They said Amir Khan was gonna give his speed, man.
Yeah. They did say that too.
His speed,
every
man.
opponent he had at 47 was supposed to beat him.
He got lightning fast hand, man.
Because I don't think Spence wanted to fight Khan, so boom, you got Porter because they're trying to do the triangle theory and he gave Spence a run, so you got that fight. And then when he watched him, he ain't trained right. His daddy threw in the towel. I told y'all Kenny was gonna throw that towel in that fight. I told y'all that shit.
You predicted it. You definitely predicted that.
I felt like I said Derrick James was gonna throw the towel, but his pride wouldn't let him. Everybody knows he should have threw the towel.
He threw the 7th round.
Before the fight.
7th round.
Yeah, he should have threw the towel, but his pride wouldn't let him do it. But it's like they shitted on this man for years. His accomplishments wasn't nothing. Oh, who did he fight? Who did this? All this shit.
Bro,
and now what y'all got to say? Nothing.
Bro, that man in particular, he don't know shit about boxing. You got the one that I don't care what you say, CJ. You got the one that look like he snort heroin and he be smoking cigarettes down to the filter. He don't know shit about boxing. He don't be at no fights. None of them niggas be at no fights. They don't report. They don't got no journalistic integrity. They don't ask smart questions. They don't fucking give any type of information anybody can learn from. This is why the sport is the way it is in the state that it is. It's because you got the blind leading the goddamn blind, and you got jackasses. You got whole donkeys like Negro deceiving people, and now you got people in his comment section talking about we gonna follow you wherever you go. What?
They don't even cover nobody but the same fucking fighters. It's other fucking fighters that's real talented, and y'all don't even fucking talk about them like that. You know what I'm saying? And the sad thing is, you shit on the fighter because he's not popular. Like, do they not understand that we've been telling them for years? In my opinion, most of the popular fighters ain't good. It's always the fighters that's not that popular in America that are good fighters. Mean Machine, you got Crawford.
Look at them guys.
I knew about Crawford because back in the day.
Hey, read the comment on the screen, bro.
Tim that can't put his hands in his pocket. He built like damn.
He built like an obese T-Rex. Oh my god, bro.
The reason I learned that is because I didn't know who Crawford was like that when he fought Gamboa. I only knew about Gamboa because he was more popular. He was with 50 Cent. I'm like, who the fuck is this Bud nigga? This nigga coming out with Webby. This a hood nigga, but
Same
I'm
thing with
taking
me.
it for a
Same thing
joke.
with me.
He beat the dog shit out this nigga. I never doubted Bud since 2013.
Let me tell you something, bro. I knew he was good, and I watched him beat up Hank Lundy, and Hank Lundy sold that fight. But when I seen him punish Felix Diaz,
oh, that was sad. That was sad.
That's what did it. That's what did it for me.
That's what. Yeah, I said, oh no.
Diaz had just beat Lamar Peterson, and they robbed that nigga.
They robbed, and he's Olympic gold medalist.
Hold on. Then he had fought Sammy Vasquez, and they tried to rob him again, and they called it a draw, and they brought him back to the ring and gave him the win. I've never seen that in boxing, bro.
I never even knew that.
They scored it a draw, and then they brought him back in the ring from backstage, and they gave him the win.
But they shitted on every thought. This nigga Bud, his resume is really solid, bro.
It's good.
It's a very solid, good resume.
He has a good resume.
Oh, he ain't do shit at 140. You supposed to move
Garcia,
up.
So when Danny Garcia fought one-legged Benavidez, nobody said
anything. Hold on, Benavidez went longer than Errol Spence went.
And with one leg.
He 12 rounds.
CJ.
Hey, look, he said he was gonna make him look like Benavidez. He made him look worse. He made him look worse.
You would have thought Bud was in the ring with me.
And look how much. He beat on Benavidez, dog. I mean, he fucked over him. Like, but with Spence, dog, bro, I feel like, man, bro, that's that. I don't watch that fight that much. I don't watch the highlights like that. That is like fucking a massacre. It's worse than Fury Wilder 2 to me.
Come on, Diaz.
No, the fucking Spence Crawford. That shit worse than Fury.
Man, I enjoyed that ass whooping, boy.
I ain't gonna lie.
My kids ran in the fucking living room. I was in that bitch running around the house like, bitch, let's go. Second round, not that. Oh, it's on, bitch.
I'm up to. Listen, if y'all look on Town Biz channel, he got a short of me. I think I'm up to 7,000 views already. That's how I was. I lost my voice.
Nigga beat the shit out that nigga. When he came out in the second round and jumped on Bud and Bud hit him with that body shot, it was a wrap. That was the end of that fight right there.
And that was it. Listen, he dog walked him worse than Navarrete dog walked Dog Bay.
That's it.
He beat him to the body, and that uppercut, that shit was nasty. I didn't even know what he hit him with. I just seen him fall.
No, I seen it. I yelled the uppercut because I knew it was. How many times I said it, CJ? He gonna catch his fool with an uppercut. He square up too much.
Yeah.
I told Bernie in Jersey. Bernie, he gonna catch him with an uppercut. He was like,
man, he dropped that nigga with a. He dropped that nigga with a 2-1, bro. He dropped that nigga with a 2-1.
Not a 1-2. He dropped him with a 2-1. That was the most beautiful shit I've ever seen. And he did it so fast.
He almost dropped him with a jab multiple times.
Just snapping back in the first round alone, Blame.
Bruh, I don't even think, man, listen. That rematch, man, he need to just don't even, he need to don't do that. I seen a dude, he put Loma resume up and was like, oh, but he didn't put the picture up of Loma. He just put his record. Say, is this a Hall of Fame? I say, shit. If he ain't no Hall of Famer, Spence ass damn show lane.
Damn.
That motherfucker got all his fights at welterweight, and he got his ass stopped. I don't give a fuck what you say about Loma. He got two debatable losses, whether you think he won or not, and he never been stopped.
AJ Cash Money said flight attendants the escort of aerospace industry.
Damn.
You're right. He's not lying. He ain't lying. He's not lying.
Kong ain't got shit on me.
Hold on.
It's like going to heaven and finding God smoking crack.
And women be trying to play the role, but if you can pay attention to what they saying or get them comfortable enough, they're gonna tell you exactly. All you gotta see is what she said about her mother, her sisters, and all that. Man, they gonna tell you, bro.
Hey, y'all ain't been talking. When that Dubois and Usyk?
This
Saturday.
weekend.
I got a video coming tomorrow.
Oh, okay. I ain't gonna.
We all know who got who. Come on now.
But you said Usyk getting old though. I don't know.
Man, that nigga got beat with a jab by a nigga that was in slow motion.
He gonna be
slow motion for you, slow motion
Slow
for me.
motion for me.
Y'all talk
Come on,
about
bro.
CeeLo earlier. I met that nigga. Like 2 weeks ago. I went to a concert in Tampa. I met that nigga at the bar at the hotel and shit.
Hey, Tampa go hard though. Niggas don't know, man. Tampa go hard as hell.
I'm
Don't
sitting there
Hoko
getting
give him no
me and my wife getting a Casamigo. I'm looking over there. I say, it's a nigga
Oh,
over there filming.
I don't fuck with that brown Casamigos, boy.
Oh no, that
shit
shit
is great.
powerful. That shit
My
powerful.
head was hurt. Yo, my head was hurt for 2 weeks. Let me tell you something real quick about Casamigos and shit. My ex seen some shit on there about how you put the honey pack in there and you mix it up.
Oh no,
man, dog.
Oh no, I ain't even fucking with them honey packs.
Oh, dog. She put that bitch in there, nigga. When I say my shit was like up for 2-3 days straight, nigga.
Oh, that was for your birthday, right?
Oh man, I had an edible, nigga. I couldn't even feel shit that bitch was doing, nigga. I was passed out.
I'm scared of them shits.
Man, I put that bitch in the bottle, whatever. You shake it up, and after it mixed in there, you could chill it, whatever. Nigga, I was telling the nigga at the gas station. I had this nigga rolling, dog. This nigga was on the ground rolling. He said, "You bullshitting."
If you drink that shit by itself, though, you don't really get no hangovers. That's why I drink tequila now. I can't fuck with brown.
Yeah, I can't fuck with brown liquor.
Yeah,
but I ain't damn sure if I take a honey pack or any type of enhancing shit, I ain't taking no liquor with that shit.
I'm not taking no honey, nothing. I don't need it. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't need that shit neither. But I'm just saying, if I was, you gotta drink a whole shit ton of water.
Nigga, I tell you, she was like, "I seen this on TikTok. Let's try." Nigga,
this nigga had an edible with it.
Man, nigga, I don't even smoke or do edibles, nigga. But I had 2 edibles. I ate the first one. I ate the first one. Hey, I ate the first one. I said, "This shit ain't even doing nothing." Like, man, give me the other one.
Cause nigga, it gotta kick in.
Hey, look here. I had a drink, right? I went to the bar after that. I had a drink because I haven't drunk the other shit yet. I had a drink. As soon as I drunk that drink, I sipped the drink. That bitch kicked in.
Oh, you was on liquor and the motherfucking edible.
That's
how they did me on New Year's.
He was on a trip. He was on a trip to Pluto.
I bought gummies and shit from the dispensary. Nigga, me and my girl ate them bitches. And that with the same thing happened like an hour passed by. I was like, man, like, I don't feel shit. Nigga ate another one. Man, that bitch kicked in. Boy, nigga was high for about 10 hours straight. Nigga was just sitting looking at the fucking light shine through the blinds. Nigga was stuck, boy. I don't eat. I eat half and then I wait. Now, like, I ain't finna just, that bitch will creep on you.
Nigga, I had the 2. I was like, that shit ain't shit. Give me the other one. I was like, damn, you know. And then the person I got it from, her dad is actually Pat from BNMF in real life. That's her dad.
Let me tell you my edible story.
The one that was that paid by Wood Harris and shit.
Yeah.
Her dad was actually him and shit. Yup, she got a dispensary in up here and one in Houston.
My edible story, bro. What Super Bowl was it where Tom? What was Tom Brady?
Man, you a Presbyterian? You supposed to be eating that shit.
Let me tell you. Hold on. This gonna make y'all laugh. I'll go to the Super Bowl. What Super Bowl was it with Tom? What's Tom Brady last Super Bowl?
The one he beat Patrick Mahomes?
Like 3-4 years
that
ago,
was okay. 2 years ago or 3 years ago, bro. I go to this party. They got food there, right? And just like CJ said, I'm a pescatarian. They ain't got nothing but ribs, macaroni cheese, fried chicken, shrimp. I can't eat shrimp, and they got lobster. It's fancy. I'm allergic to shellfish. They don't got no fish, right? So my cousin was like, yo, I'm gonna order you some fish. I'll be right back. So I'm hungry, right? I'm eating white rice. And then somebody brings some candies, right? Somebody bet they got candy. I need something to eat. So I grab about 5 gummy worms. I eat all 5. I eat 4. My cousin was like, yo, don't eat those. I was like, why not? He was like, they got weed in them. I said, oh shit, I ate 4. He said, oh no. Bruh, let me tell you, I was so high. I don't remember nothing about that game. I just remember putting my hoodie on in the middle. This is a party. In the middle of the party, I got my hoodie on. I just remember looking up at the TV screen one moment, and seeing Patrick Mahomes running, I looked down at my sneakers. I had some Bo Jacksons on. And I looked back up at the screen. Tom Brady was holding up the trophy. In one instant, the ride home, I'll never forget, Playboy. I'm laying in the backseat of the car. I had drove, too. My cousin had to drive me home. I'm laying in the backseat of the car. I get to my aunt's house because I couldn't go back home. I slept it off. I woke up. I was still high.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Who? It was me or you?
No, you. I said I was high for 2 or 3 days.
Oh,
nigga.
yeah. I was high.
I ain't eat that much.
Look, listen to this. Listen to this. I went to the deli, right? So I decided I'm about to leave my car at my aunt's crib. I'm taking the train home. I bought 2 sandwiches. I bought 2 fish sandwiches. Bruh, I ate a whole fish sandwich. I'm halfway to Long Island. I said, yo, and mind you, it had just snowed. Yo, let me just make sure this other sandwich hot. I'm going to take a bite of it. By the time I noticed, I finished off 2 heroes. Before I even got home, the hero was supposed to be my dinner, and I was still hungry.
Yeah, I had 2 edibles, nigga. I ordered chicken Alfredo with shrimp and ordered a whole pizza. But I'd say the pizza for the next day, thank God I got that bitch. I ate the edibles, drunk at the bar, probably drunk at the table, ate some chicken Alfredo, took my pizza with home, drunk that Cosmigo honey pack mix shit. Nigga, I swear to God. And then I had to go to the Piston game and walk down the stairs to get to the floor. Nigga. I was out of my mind, dog.
Hey, don't fuck with that RSO oil, boy.
What is that shit? I don't even want to know.
Korean shit. It's like oil though. Like you just put it on your tongue, or you can put it in your food.
No,
I seen that shit, dog. I know, man. No, I'm good. I don't even smoke, dog. Like I don't mind the edible high, but I got to be somewhere stuck or around somebody I trust.
I like weed highs, like from smoking, because it don't last that long.
Them edibles, nigga, like you know. I wonder what
your ass. That edible your ass, boy.
I wonder what niggas who do like coke and perks and Molly and shit, because that shit be in your system. That shit, you gotta be high a long time taking that shit.
Molly and perks, I don't know. Perks.
I done seen people on. I done been around somebody that OD'd. I had to throw them in the shower.
I'm good, bro.
Or for something called Tusi. After that, I was like, yeah, I don't want.
I don't even want to take a stand back, nigga. That shit look like.
Bro, that RSO, bro. You just need a drop. A drop.
Yeah, I heard about that shit.
That shit like a fucking edible, a super.
I say this: if weed didn't stay in your system so long, I still be smoking that shit. It be my luck, something dropping me at the job. Oh, you got to go test. We taking here. Oh, man.
Yeah, I got to get clean. I was trying to do this CDR shit. Somebody, I can't even have weed in my system. I said, damn.
Hell yeah, nigga. Man, you going to have to get clean forever if you're going to do that shit, nigga. Because soon as they hit some shit, you in your ass. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All your liability. All your liability gone, nigga. Hell yeah. Nigga, run to your truck and you high, they gonna blame you, nigga. Yeah, that ain't the career you might want to get into the tech field, learn code or some shit.
Yeah, you definitely gonna have to pick up IT. You gonna have to learn some code.
Well, then you better hope a box don't drop your ass in IT because they do that shit too.
Hell no.
I ain't know
that
I mess
though.
with the alcohol.
Hell yeah, man. I used to work at a truck stop and shit, dude. And then if you do cross country, a lot of the companies don't let you have your guns, your machetes and shit. They used to pay me to let them bring their shit in. I used to have niggas naked wives and hookers in the back of their trucks and shit. I ain't see shit.
What?
Hell yeah, they used to sleep me like $100 and all, bring me like $100, $200 gift cards to take my girl out to eat and shit.
Them boys
to let her slide through.
Why can't I find jobs like that?
Yeah, them niggas, this nigga, he had no, this bitch, he had one of them, but she had in the back. She was a lot lizard. Sign me up. This bitch was cold. This bitch, I don't know what she was. She was whatever Princess Jasmine was in fucking Aladdin. This bitch was cold. Naked in the back. I don't know what that bitch was. Cold. Sign me up for that activity.
What?
Yeah, I'd have been lizard lighting that night, nigga. I tipped my hat off to him. I shook his hand. I said, man, don't even worry about it, man.
Wait, CJ, I need you to do me a favor. I know you might be against the idea, but since the chat, a lot of y'all ain't in the Discord, and I already put the idea out here. Listen, I think I'm of the opinion that CJ should just fleece this nigga for his name, and we should just be Trill Boxing Talk. CJ just named his whole podcast Trill Boxing. We take that.
Oh no, mine. Ain't no way, mine. I already know. I know he didn't do the most important part, and I'm not giving him no ideas neither.
He definitely did it.
I should go do that shit.
I did the research.
I might go pick that up.
Damn.
Start slinging shirts and everything.
Yep. Yeah, and I know somebody that'll design them for you. You know who I'm talking about because they doing work for Boots.
Oh, we need to make that happen ASAP.
Yep, I fleece him for his whole shit.
Yeah, my shit gonna be Triller Boxing Talk like that Rick Ross album.
What was that? What was that song on there? Money.
You need to thank me. You need to thank me.
I remember niggas used to be childish in high school. You talking about Money Make Me Come? Niggas be childish. Hey man, that nigga was like, hey Chris, man, is it gay if I sing Money Make Me Come, nigga?
I ain't gonna lie. I the same thing too.
I looked at my nigga. I said, man, his girl was right there. I said, hell yeah, hella gay, nigga. She was like, I told you. I was like,
that started that gold digging shit right there.
It did.
Yeah. I'm the biggest boss that you seen thus far was on that shit. I had the 10s in the old school too. I thought them bitches were 12s, nigga. What did Jesus say? 15s in the trunk sounding like airplanes. That's what I thought my 10s sounded like, nigga. And I put them bitches in myself, nigga.
My man's had the act legend at the time still. He had the act legend.
So I had an 88 Cougar, nigga. And I almost ran over a security guard in high school, nigga. He tried to jump in front of my car like RoboCop, like stop, nigga. I hit that gear. That nigga dived out the way like a Mel Gibson movie, nigga. What my M say? Fuck you think you is, Mel Gibson? I think I came back to school the next day, man. Suspended one day, see you tomorrow. I'm like, all right, let me grab my hose real quick.
Yeah.
My little homie be trying to go and shit. Yeah, the nigga in the 10th grade. I'm like, sit your ass in class, bro.
CJ, you got super chat.
Let me see real quick. I was like, sit your ass in. And this nigga didn't even end up graduating. He trying to hang with niggas who already established in college. I was looking at that nigga, mama looking at me. I passed. I graduated. Don't know why your son didn't. She's like, oh, that gas money I was giving you. Look here, I'm not a chaperone, sister. He wants to get punani, that's on him. Hell yeah, he said, Mr. Gumbo, aka Hot Grease. He said somebody dry snitching on this truck stop activity. Hey man, it's plenty of them on TikTok, bro. But appreciate you.
You can tell on that damn self.
Hell yeah, nigga. This nigga that talk about how he lost his whole wife over that shit. Now I met somebody else who watched my other channel. I was at Texas Roadhouse, and he was like he came over to the table and shit. His wife was like, bring your ass back over here, but we chopped it up outside and shit. He was telling me like, yeah, my wife be on my head and shit. She be going through my phone because I'm a truck driver. I said, say less, bro. Say less. I was like, y'all niggas game gotta be tighter than that, nigga. I knew niggas I went to church with. I mean, niggas I work with that went to church with had 2 phones, nigga. Wife didn't know nothing about the other phone. Yup. And these was old niggas.
See,
that nigga smart.
See that? That's why I don't blame nobody for not jacking church, because the amount of shit that you see in there, you see more evil in there than you do on outside of it.
Yep. And I that's when I started just like really looking at the game and shit. I started looking at it a lot different when I worked at Chrysler, how niggas moved in there. That's how, when how niggas moved in there, yeah.
Especially when you work in places like that.
Yeah, when I remember before I get off here, I was in the dispatch room and shit, and I was talking to the dude that was training me. He the one that had 2 phones and shit. And I was talking to the dispatch lady in there, and I was just talking shit. She was asking me questions and shit, and like she like, you got a wife or whatever? I'm like, no. I'm like, you got a nigga, whatever. And she like, nah, not really. And then the dude started like laughing and shit, like, so I was like, all right, and like, you know what I'm saying? You pick up, but I'm like, this nigga laughing at or whatever, right? Cause she younger and he older or whatever. So I was, she flirting and shit. So I get to another department and shit. And I told somebody what happened. He said, "Oh yeah, that's his little side bitch." I said, "Oh, that's why that nigga did that little laugh." I was like, "Hell no." I was like, "Hell no." I've been sitting on conversations, just sitting in the office shit. I remember this one lady, the manager, daughter worked there. She was a fat girl though. She had to do some self-improvement, but she was showing her how to walk, how to attract niggas in the plant, how to walk and get niggas' attention and shit in the plant. If you really privy, if you're really privy to some of these conversations, these females, that's why I tell y'all that the women that y'all have today, that y'all got to deal with today, is groomed by the women of yesterday, bro. I didn't witness it myself, bro, on multiple occasions. They're hoes by trade, bro. They're mercenaries by. I'd be nice to say they're mercenaries for sex by trade, bro. That's all taught. That's nothing that you're born with. You're not born in being a hooker, or you're not born as a prostitute. That's how they groom women, bro.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's a game.
I seen how they teach women how to walk, how to finesse niggas, how to attract niggas. That's how you see an ugly bitch get a good looking nigga. Like you be like, how you do? Because they know how to finesse and play to a nigga ego, bro.
God damn.
That Miss Parker shit, that's real, bro. How she did Professor Ogilvy and she wore him down.
Yep, it is.
And when you get
that's called proximity.
But when you get a chick like Miss Parker, you can be she can be locked in with you, and you can still be in an open relationship. That's why that's why people really don't understand it. And like why he with her, guess what? She gonna pay her half of the bills. She gonna let me do what I want to do, and she gonna do some chicks with me if that's what I want to do. She gonna let me do everything. So not only am I, I got the benefit of a financial benefit of a marriage, I'll also get to be a free agent. So why not? So however you look at it, I get to fall back on somebody and abuse somebody that like it. They don't.
Anybody who put up with that, they like that.
I had a chick like that. I could treat her whatever type of way I want to. I had a threesome, and I dogged the other chick more than her. Dogged her out, and she was cool with it. She was cool with it. I had a chick I could call her right now, and she sent me like $300. And I ain't spoke to her in 10 years, nigga. I can call her right now and be like, well, I need $300. She gonna give it to me.
God damn.
Like once you somebody, and look here, man, and for that to happen, I didn't have to fuck her first neither. At all. But, we did almost get jumped, and I handled that bitch like a G in the gun. That's why I told you I used to live in Montgomery. You know how them niggas move. And how I handled that shit, that shit made her like soaking wet, bro. How I handled it, bro. Like niggas don't like a lot of y'all don't know how to move in the street, bro. Like it's a way to move and avoid certain stuff. And the niggas that try to jump me, we end up being cool because I knew how to move. And I also say this, I had a video coming on the channel tomorrow. I hope I'm gonna put it up tomorrow. About a lot of y'all can't keep women because y'all don't know how to have sex, bro. That's a fact. That's a fact. But think about it. It's more than penetration and all that stuff. Just to give y'all a preview. If a girl wants you, bro, like she's sexually attracted to you, sex becomes that much more easier. It's way more easier because it's like a woman can orgasm with you just touching her, bro. Or you flexing your muscle and they could just, and all you got to do is just a little bit rubbing, a little bit penetration, she gonna explode. But if she ain't into you, you got to work harder to reach that for her to reach that climax, bro. But if she fuck with you, you can have a little thing and just know what you doing a little bit, and she gonna explode. She into you. But if a woman not into you, she's not into you. And then if she kind of down the middle, then you got to be better at foreplay.
This shit mental.
Exactly. That's basically what it is. It's mental. So if she not like really into you, it's no anticipation. That's like I was messing with this girl. She was like, yeah, one day she had a fat ass too, dog. She just hit me back out the blue. She said, I sat on this boy's lap. He came instantly. I just sat on his lap. I thought the bitch was lying. The bitch wasn't lying though. But like I said before, it's all
what kind of Poindexter ass shit is that?
Man, you ain't lying. She sat on my lap. I said, guess what? That ain't about to happen. That ain't about to happen. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. And then if you know how to like talk to her, if you know how to warm her up, some of us don't have to warm a chick up that's really into us. We don't have to do it.
I ain't never had to.
Like if you a player, you don't have to. But the older the women you get with, the more you gotta crank it up, though. To be honest, let me put it this way: the longer y'all together, the more you gotta spice it up. It is what it is.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I agree.
But if she rock with you, or y'all got some type of, if she rock with you, bro, it don't matter, bro. Sometimes where I was very inexperienced, but the girl kept coming back. They kept coming back.
You, like you said.
Yeah. But if you learn, but you also have to learn a woman's body too, bro. Every woman is kind of different in their own way. Yeah.
You got that right.
But one like the other one might not like.
Exactly. The stroke that might work for Tiffany might not work for Brittany.
Some like it deep, some don't.
Some people just like to. They say 80% of women can't come from penetration.
Look. Some like to be slapped, some don't.
Some like to be choked. I ain't gonna lie, I like when a bitch choke me.
They like drama too. Some they like to break up the makeup, all that crap.
Oh, yeah. Some of them like the toxic.
I had a chick like that. I had a chick like that. My shit only got her and I got mad at her.
What?
I had to get angry, nigga. Like real talk.
The Bruce
Banner. What freak is you?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, that's just what it was. Like when I got mad, like shit, it was a wrap. It was a wrap. But like it's just like I talk crazy. I be talking like if I really like we into it, I talk crazy to you. Chicks be loving that shit. I made a chick say you can have whatever you want. You want a threesome? I made her say that, and then I'm just end off on this. And then when you done and you say, well, you said this, no, I didn't. These chicks be lying, bro. Be lying.
I didn't mean it.
You ain't lying. I'm like, you said I didn't say that. Sometimes you have a chick so deep in a trance, she really don't remember that shit. She really don't.
Fucking hilarious.
I swear, she's like, you can have what you want, threesome, you can have it. Now it's time to cash in on that threesome. It was I don't want to share you, and I'm like, oh, bye.
Man, look, I had that situation, dog. I tried to add a third chick to my little shit or whatever, and she was talking like she was all with it and da. She look old and shit. Man, after we did the do or whatever and was kicking it, because she had 2 baby dads with her, she like, you done treated me better than my baby dads and da.
Got emotional.
This motherfucker stopped talking to me because she told me she didn't want to share me, dog. But the bitch agreed to everything in the beginning. But she just I thought I could do it, but I can't. I just can't share.
I mean, you can respect that. I can respect that.
I ain't true.
And the thing about they always do that shit. Like I was telling chicks like I don't want nothing serious. Like I'm like if it go there, go there. But and then they try to act stupid. Well, you know, they're trying to switch it up on you. That's why you tell a woman you just casually looking, bro. That's the great thing to say. I'm just looking. Now, if it go where it go, I'm fine with it. Now, if you tell the chick up front, well, I want a relationship long term, she's not gonna be interested in that, bro. It's gonna make her drop, bro.
Nothing.
Unless you know her like that, it's one girl I knew I would like seriously consider marrying. And as soon as I got out of my relationship and I was about to talk to her after like 6 months afterwards, I just ain't ran into her. Now, as soon as I start messing with somebody else, I guarantee I run right into her, bro.
Yo, CJ, you know what's crazy? The same shit with me. Same situation. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes you realize a little too late.
Yo, I'm like, nah, I'm just giving up on this one. But I already knew. I was like, yup, soon as you know.
And that same one that I'm telling you about, I was in the middle. It was either that. I'll go cover the Josh Taylor Teofimo Lopez fight, and I was like, you know what? I got to put this work in. I went right back to Madison Square Garden. I ain't gonna lie to you, and I went to work, and that's when Bill Haney had gave me the inside scoop. Even though it's already announced, Bill Haney gave me the inside scoop that day that Devin was moving up.
And then
so I wouldn't have got that information if I had followed my heart.
And that shit. Like I tell you, that shit. Styles look at like TK Kirkland said, everything happened for a reason, bro. If it ain't meant to happen, bro, that's the universe protecting you from a negative situation.
Exactly.
If I go from a girl house and I ain't smashed, and it's happened. I never lie about that shit. And it didn't happen, bro. I just always tell myself, you kind of be mad, but you kind of just tell yourself, you know what, bro, it wasn't meant to happen.
It wasn't meant to happen.
Yep, you want meant to happen. Now, if it did happen,
it's gonna come right back. It's gonna come right back around.
Yep, and it wasn't meant to happen. So that's just But if y'all haven't watched, go watch the 5150 show from last night. They had a comedian on there. He talked to he was, the Charleston White situation going on with TK Kirkland and shit about paid, right? So he had another comedian on there that knocked out TK Kirkland twice.
What?
And he talking about how TK Kirkland.
Yeah, he was saying. Yeah, he said the nigga was He said the nigga was throwing him under the bus for a bitch or something.
Yeah, and then he said that when he knocked him out, that he was sitting in the front of the cop car. I forgot the joke he said. He was snitching like dog, y'all gotta go watch the 5150 show, bro.
Can you
watch the 5150 show, bro.
CJ, text me that. Okay, please send me that.
Look, if y'all like my content, bro, y'all like it a little bit. The 5150 show, though, I swear to God, dog. If you like raw comedy, real stuff, dog. Look, last week I ended out on this real talk. I'm about to give me a game of Madden before I go to bed, right? I watched the show last week, right? So you had this comedian chick come on. I forget her name. She from her name was like, I forget what it was. She was from Chicago. You know, Corey from Chicago and shit. And she said she waited to have a baby by a certain dude and shit. And with the certain dude she had a baby by, she older too though. And she got pregnant and the baby daddy left, right? He left the whole situation, left her. She older. You think about she older, she still pick wrong. And she was like, yeah, my baby daddy, my baby daddy say you his favorite comedian. If I knew that, I would never fuck with the nigga. He was like, the nigga 5150? You know you real nigga. He said, you know you real nigga. That shit, man. Corey Hogan be talking the truth, man. And and you might get a little bit uncomfortable. Some of y'all scared of y'all girlfriends and shit, and that's y'all problem. Because I still blast that shit even when I had a bitch. But some of y'all be scared, but this is real shit he be saying, bro. Like, everything he say about the dynamics of relationships and all that, bro, it's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth, bro. Like it's the ugly truth. Because once y'all start finding safe space for men, bro, I'm about to put it in the chat right now, and I'll text it to you. This the link. Once dudes start having safe spaces to talk, you start hearing everybody's story. You start finding out how scandalous women really are. But let me get off here, dude. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. We didn't went like 2 hours.
R.I.P. to the Ldbc, and we taking that fucking name too. And we taking that name too. Y'all said it.
Thank you. But he said, why is angry man talk to us all about money? Any money he came from twerking on his videos, because based on his background, he has no job. Oh, I don't know, bro. But I know he said he clearing 6 figures, so I ain't never mad at a nigga that's making that type of money, though. So, hey, shout out to him. Peace.